Hello everyone. Today I'm presenting you this new set. This is a handmade locksmith set of hooks. This is professional type of tools. What's the difference from other hooks? First, they are elongated, the blade. This is to work with any protector, so you can reach where you need to. That's the first point. Second, the hooks themselves are very thin, to work around tall pins, and one more thin wooden handles. What's this for? For better leverage, not just for show. Each hook is labeled. In this case, this is 7+7. All hooks are made for specific purposes. We work with the guys using the same sets. I have different tasks, a different number of hooks. So all hooks are labeled here, indicating their intended purpose. Let's see how it works. First cylinder, 7+7. For working to the left of the wall. Let's try. Find something that's rubbing, press it and bring it out, getting the trigger. This hook has pin location marks, which helps the operator find the location and step precisely on it, on the pin. I step precisely on the mark, I turn it over, that's how it works. So the second hook, as well 7+7 with the marks, but for working on the other side, on the right. Open part of the profile. So we enter, press, we get it to work well with the plug turned, we turn all the pins. So this is the first type of hooks. Now the next hooks. This we put back. The next ones are for apex. Well, for universal open profiles, open part of the profile. Next, cale. A double-sided shape, very narrow, so you can work with any pins. We'll check now how it works. I have cale available now. Although it's a separate story to work with cale hooks. We entered, and the main thing is to pass between the pins now. Between the top and the bottom. Done. But cale is a whole other story, not a very pleasant one. I'm afraid of all these springs, so I made this thing for myself to compress the springs to go past this line where the top pins are. Then you need to reach the end. It's not very convenient to tension here. To go through the bright line, I'll insert this anyway. And then we turn the cylinder over. The main feature of this stick is its narrow nose, so it can go between the top and bottom pins, giving it a good feel. What's next? The next stick is similar but a little longer. This one is for Sherlock cylinder and other similar type locks, and an extra stick for sliders. Let's take the Sherlock cylinder. Let's tighten it up. What do we have here? You need to set the tension so it doesn't interfere. The idea behind this hook is to be able to work on both the right and left sides. The Sherlock has slightly lower pins and this hook fits just fine. I think everything is fine, but I could be wrong. Let's try sliders. A special stick for sliders. There, done. Okay, everything is clear with the Sherlock. What's next? Next is the hook for Tessa. The idea is that it's for a more contoured, narrow profile. It's shorter and slightly curved. It's not just for Tessa. I don't have a Tessa lock right now, but recently a colleague of ours gave me a Vero cylinder. It has a similar profile, and this hook should work just fine for it.
Что-то я начал заговариваться. Эта клюшка как раз будет, должна хорошо работать. Все видно, все нормально? Да. Ну и будем заходить. Не очень удобно.
This profile isn't very comfortable to work with, so the stick is slightly bent. Well, okay, the trigger is working. It's the mushroom-shaped pin here. I even know where it is. Okay, that's basically it. And what's the wire here on the cylinder body? That's supposed to be the breakage protection. We will be filming on the next video about this type of cylinder and protection. what cylinders are supposed to protect against, and how it all works.
Мы хотим показать как раз в ракурсе, в ракурсе этих защит от перелома.
This breakage protection are implemented differently in different cylinders, and their effectiveness varies.
Разная эффективность их срабатывания. Я подготовил, наверное, максимально защищенный цилиндр от вандальных атак. Так, но разговор сегодня вообще не про них.
Okay, but today we are not talking about them at all.
В итоге,
Today we are talking about a set of hooks. So what do we have? We have a case. Yes, there's the case itself. It's like this. You can easily roll it up and put it in a separate case, and it will be a nice story.
нормально можно
So here is a set of picks.
и положить в отдельный чехол. И будет такая вот красивая история. Так что вот такой вот
Let me remind you that I made all this for a colleague of mine.
коллеги друга.
I'll say right away that I only make this at my own discretion, depending on my own mood,
Это я делаю только по собственному желанию, по собственному настроению.
so that the quantities are very limited.